in a striking move that has sparked controversy and heated debate across the world. The U.S. state of Missouri, under the leadership of Governor Mike Parson, has taken a bold stance against what many see as an overreach of foreign influence on American soil. This decision, targeting Chinese companies among others, has ignited a firestorm of criticism, with accusations of protectionism and xenophobia being hurled from various quarters. Critics argue that this policy, which bars companies from certain nations from purchasing lands, is not just a step back in terms of international economic cooperation, but also a dangerous flirtation with isolationist sentiments that could damage the United States' global standing. As tensions simmer and opinions clash, the unfolding drama encapsulates a larger, often polarizing debate on national security versus global integration. This story is more than a policy change. It's a mirror reflecting America's ongoing struggle with its identity and values in an increasingly interconnected world. Stay with us till the end as we delve deeper into this provocative subject. Hello, and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. In the state of Missouri, a significant policy change has been enacted by Governor Mike Parson, a member of the Republican Party, addressing the issue of land ownership by foreign entities, particularly in proximity to military installations. This executive order specifically targets citizens and corporations from countries that the U.S. federal government has identified as potential threats. These countries include China, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Russia, and areas under the governance of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots. So your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. The context of this order is rooted in national security concerns, which have been a topic of debate in the United States for many years. The recent incident involving a Chinese spy balloon traversing U.S. airspace has further fueled these concerns, prompting more stringent measures regarding foreign land ownership. This executive order is particularly relevant to areas surrounding key military locations, such as Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri. Under this new directive, the acquisition of farms or any form of land within a 10-mile radius of staffed military sites by individuals or entities from these blacklisted countries is now prohibited. Governor Parson's decision reflects a proactive approach to safeguarding against potential threats, despite the current absence of foreign-owned land within the specified perimeter of military sites in Missouri. This move is in alignment with the sentiments expressed by Republican Senate President Caleb Roden, who has emphasized the importance of such legislation in the state's legislative session that commenced on January 3rd. The impact of this policy is notable when considering the broader context of foreign land ownership in the U.S., according to the latest report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which includes data up to 2022. Foreign entities and individuals control less than 2% of all land in the U.S., with Chinese companies owning less than 1% and less than 1% of that figure. In contrast, Canadian investors hold the largest share of foreign-held land in the United States. Missouri's stance on foreign land ownership is not a new development. In fact, the state, along with several others in the Midwest, initiated laws in the 1970s aimed at restricting or outright prohibiting foreign ownership of land. These laws were largely a response to concerns over Japanese investments at the time. It wasn't until 2013 that Missouri's legislation was amended to allow foreign entities to own up to one of the state's agricultural land. Governor Parson, who was a state senator at the time, voted in favor of this bill, which also included provisions related to animal abuse and neglect laws and increased penalties for livestock theft. As of 2020, One Chinese entities owned approximately 42,596 acres of agricultural land in Missouri. This figure represents nearly half of the total agricultural land owned by foreign entities in the state. A significant portion of this land is utilized for corporate hog farming operations in northern Missouri, predominantly under the ownership of a Chinese conglomerate that acquired Smithfield Foods in 2013. The approach to foreign land ownership in the United States varies significantly from state to state, with at least 24 states having some form of restrictions in place. Missouri's recent action under Governor Parson's administration is a clear indication of the evolving landscape of land ownership policies, particularly in the context of national security and foreign relations. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. This executive order from Governor Parson reflects a growing sentiment among U.S. states towards greater scrutiny and control over foreign investments in critical sectors, especially those that may have national security implications. The move aligns with broader national concerns about the influence and intentions of foreign governments, particularly those considered adversarial to U.S. interests. The discussion around foreign ownership of land, especially in proximity to sensitive sites like military installations, is not just limited to Missouri. It taps into a larger debate on how nations balance economic openness with security needs. While global investment is often welcomed for the economic benefits it brings, such as job creation and technological advancement, the issue becomes more complex when the investors are from countries with which there are geopolitical tensions or ideological differences. The decision by Missouri to tighten restrictions on land ownership near military sites also raises questions about the effectiveness and implications of such policies. While the aim is to protect national security, it must be balanced with the need to maintain an open, non-discriminatory investment environment. This is particularly relevant in a globalized world where cross-border investments are commonplace and often necessary for economic growth. Furthermore, the restriction on land purchases by foreign entities from specific countries could potentially lead to diplomatic repercussions. Countries affected by such policies may view them as protectionist or as a form of political retaliation, which could strain international relations. This is a delicate balance for policymakers who must weigh the potential economic and diplomatic costs against the perceived security benefits. Another aspect of this policy is its impact on the agricultural sector, particularly in states like Missouri, where agriculture plays a significant role in the economy. Limiting foreign investment in farmland could have various implications. On one hand, it could be seen as a measure to protect domestic farmers and ensure national control over food production. On the other hand, it could also deter beneficial investments that could have helped modernize agricultural practices and increase productivity. The situation in Missouri is also reflective of a broader trend in the United States, where there is an increasing focus on the origins of foreign investments and their potential ties to foreign governments. This scrutiny is particularly intense with regard to China, given the ongoing economic and political rivalry between the two nations. The U.S. has become more vigilant about Chinese investments in various sectors, ranging from technology to real estate, amid concerns over espionage, intellectual property theft, and undue influence. This heightened scrutiny is not limited to real estate near military bases. There is a growing trend of examining Chinese investments in other areas deemed sensitive, such as technology and infrastructure. The U.S. government, through mechanisms like the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, CFIUS, has been increasingly vigilant in reviewing transactions that might pose national security risks. The executive order by Governor Parson in Missouri is part of a larger, more complex tapestry of economic and geopolitical considerations. It highlights the challenges faced by policymakers in balancing national security concerns with the benefits of global investment, as tensions between the US and countries like China continue to evolve. Such policies are likely to become more prevalent, prompting a reevaluation of how national security is weighed against economic interests in the realm of foreign investment. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one?
If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence.
Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video's showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.